Democracy isn't dead.
But it won't survive without us.
All of us.
We hear the call loud and clear for a more inclusive American story.
This year, join in for a Civic season that honors all of our stories so that we can build into our future from a more complete understanding of our past.
Made by Us is a coalition of hundreds of museums and historic sites across the country, and we teamed up with the next generation of those shaping the future of our democracy at Civics Unplugged to create the Civic season.
I think that we don't talk enough about what the world could look like in terms of an optimistic, positive sense.
It's no secret the practice of our democracy
Has never met the promise of our founding ideals.
But it is in our hands to change that.
Being patriotic just means that you believe America can be better, you have a vision for that, and that you work towards it.
Civic participation is good for democracy, especially youth civic participation.
There are so many ways to strengthen your democracy that other people might be doing that you may not be aware of, but that you might love to try. And so Civic Season is a great way to be exposed to all these different ways to level up your leadership and to level up your communities and your democracy.
So from your local historical society to the Smithsonian and the National Archives, hundreds of museums and historic sites and civic organizations are participating in the Civic Season to provide resources from many perspectives.
We still have much work to put in to achieve true equity and equality.
It's a pretty intense time to be alive, but also so much hope.
The 4th of July is great for fireworks, but there's a lot more that we could use the 4th of July for when it comes to civic engagement. Between June 14th, which is Flag Day, Juneteenth, a critically important day in our history, all the way through July 4th, Independence Day, we will use this moment to invigorate a season of imagining what it means to tell a more inclusive story.
You learn from the past to make a better future, right? So I think that acknowledgement, that education, that awareness, those opening up your mind in those ways is so important for fixing it, to make sure that those issues are not faced by future generations.
Democracy should be more so seen as a verb rather than just a noun, that we have a democracy and we're good.
And so I hope that the civic season every summer will inspire more people to make real change and keep making progress.
And I really believe that it'd be incredible to have time set aside to think as a collective, as a united nation, about how we can better our methods, approach, and thinking in regards to developing as a country.
Progress is never perfect, but we power change. It's up to us.
This is our time, this is our season.
our civic season.
Visit thecivicseason.com to get started.
There are a million ways to get involved now.
Something for everyone.
Let's get going.